How to be less introverted in order to have a successful relationship. Let's be honest. The reason some of y'all single is because you won't talk to nobody. You antisocial when you stay in the house. And it ain't that you ain't a good person. It just nobody know it because you don't talk to nobody. You don't. You're introverted so much that you can't be found. I said it the other day. The Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. But you don't act like somebody that want to be found. You act like a person that don't want to be found and be upset when people ain't finding you. Okay? So I get it. Naturally, you're an introvert. But you got to work on being not that in situations. And one of those situations is dating. You have to work on being a little bit outgoing. Because I'll tell you this. Sometimes the man of your dreams is just outside your comfort zone. And I'm going to just be real with you. Some of y'all are single because you refuse to get outside your comfort zone. You say, I'm an introvert. That's me. I'm going to stay in the house and then be upset when someone can't find you in a place that if they find you there, they go to jail for breaking and entering. He can't just break into your house, which means you have to get outside of it. Maybe, just maybe, you have to start making a conscious decision to be more outgoing. And I understand for certain people it's difficult. When you're around a crowd of people, especially with COVID. All right, wait till after the pandemic. Your anxiety is up. You get shy and bashful. But I'll tell you this. It starts with practice. Like, for example, when I first started speaking on the internet and speaking in public and on stages, it wasn't something that came natural to me. But with practice, it became easy. With preparation, it became easy. If you are an introvert and you're wondering, how can I get outside of my shell so that I can make it easier for someone to notice me because I want to be found? My first suggestion is proper preparation prevents poor performance. Are you preparing yourself for conversations? Wouldn't you be more confident if you knew the questions that a man would ask on a date? You know it's the same 10 questions. Prepare for them. Wouldn't you be more outgoing if you had a party trick? The party trick. Maybe you sing well. So go somewhere where you can do karaoke. Maybe you got a good joke or two. Practice it in the mirror so that when you say it, it hit. You feel me? Now you feel more confident. Practice your conversation skills with the opposite sex. This can be with a friend or whatever the case may be. And I know y'all looking at me silly. Practice. Don't you practice for interviews? Let's pretend you got the interview at your dream job. This is the place you've always wanted to work at, right? Would you not practice? Would you not look through interview questions? Would you not learn how to adequately tell a potential employer about yourself? Would you not already have? Because you want to perform well on the interview. You want to be prepared. Introverts, trust me, you will feel less anxiety about encounters with the opposite sex if you felt more prepared. So don't scoff at me when I say practice your jokes, okay? Practice your jokes. How many jokes? You got some jokes? Practice your jokes. Have like 5 go-to stories, okay? One story about your favorite place you've ever visited. And I need you to have a 5-minute story that's a killer. Like, you know what I'm saying? A killer in there. It gonna keep somebody on the edge of their seat listening to this story. A story about where you thought that you wasn't gonna succeed, but you decided not to give up, and then you tried so hard, and eventually through perseverance, you came on top and you accomplished your goal and what that means for your life. Have those stories in your pocket. Listen, when COVID ain't here, I do 40 shows a year in person. Do you think I make up and film it all 40 cities? Hell no. I might win it the first or second or third city for real. But then eventually I got the go-to points I want to make. I got my talking points. And from then on, show 10, 15, and 20, they fire. Because I'm just saying the same things over and over again. People think it's spontaneous, same shit. So my point is, for introverts, being more prepared will help you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, again, find places where you are comfortable, what environments you thrive in outside of your house. All right? Outside of your house. So, and that becomes, it makes you feel more comfortable because now it's like home field advantage. If you love books, if you love to read, frequent libraries. Dudes be in libraries. And now you feel like you in home court advantage because if a conversation sparks, you naturally know a lot of things about books. You do not have to find your man at the club. If you are a shopper, start meeting men in Walmart. I'm telling you, start meeting men at Walmart. Go to where you're comfortable. Home field advantage will help you if you're an introvert. And thirdly, it's okay to tell people that you are an introvert. It's okay. You don't have to hide and act like you're super extroverted. You don't have to do that because trust me, there are men that are introverts as well. And that's something you guys can relate on. I'm a type of person, I don't like going to the club and getting bottles and flashing money. I like a Friday night, I'd rather be in the house watching a movie, sipping on wine. And so the type of women I prefer are the type of women that enjoy the same things. But with that being said, I can't find her if she's in her house and I'm in my house. Sometimes the reason we are single is because I'm staying in my house and you staying in your house. How the fuck we gonna meet? You don't go out, I don't go out. How we gonna meet? You post, then hop off of Instagram. I post, then hop off of Instagram. We never gonna meet. So we both have to make a conscious decision to get out and be more active. And I'm telling you, 95% of the people that are single that don't want to be single is because they're antisocial. Like the people, listen, the women and men that seem to be more charismatic and naturally outgoing, they get noticed more. And those are the women you find to get more attention from fellas, and the fellas that garner more attention from women. But all of us are not wired that way. You don't have to be on their level. You just have to be noticeable enough to attract the notice of someone that's looking for the type of person you are.